Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a fabulous day today, and if you are here watching my video, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day and choosing to be here with me. Today we're going to talk about popular drugstore foundations. I tested out 5 drugstore foundations and I wore them not for one day, but I wore them for an entire week. The reason why I choose to do this video is because I feel like in order to really know if you like a foundation or not, you need to kind of wear it for more than one day. You actually probably even may need to wear it for more than 1 week, but I thought 1 week was significant enough to know if I'd actually like a foundation or not. I'm gonna say that I don't love all of the foundations and I don't hate all of the foundations. Okay, so my disclaimer, not all of the foundations that I'm gonna mention today I like. Of course, I'm gonna be honest with you. And just because I don't like a foundation doesn't mean that you won't like the foundation, because my skin is different than your skin, and what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. And just because a company produces a product or a foundation that I don't like doesn't mean I don't like that company in particular, like the whole company. There are definitely products that I'm going to talk about today that I don't like, but they make other products that I completely love. And that's going to happen. Brands are going to make products and you're going to love them and then you're going to hate them. Like, there's no way that you're going to love everything that a brand makes. Well, I certainly don't, but like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Okay guys, so the first foundation I'm going to talk about today is the Physician Formula Healthy Foundation. And the bottle looks like this. So just a little bit about this foundation. This foundation retails for $18.98 and I purchased mine at Walmart. You get 30 mils of product and the applicator is like this. I'm just going to read some claims about this foundation from the Physician Formula's website. So here's what they say. It's a long-wearing, buildable, and breathable foundation that provides lightweight, medium coverage with a healthy satin finish. Then it goes on to say, why is it good for you? It's compatible with all skin types and featuring our exclusive brightening complex and hyaluronic acid to hydrate, brighten, and improve the appearance of skin tones. Added boost of vitamins A, C, and E provides a flawless, healthy coverage. So just a little bit about that. Now, I obviously don't know if all the ingredients they claim to be in the foundation are actually in the foundation, but I just want to say that, do I like this foundation? Not really. Will I repurchase this foundation? No. I kind of give this foundation, if I was rating it by stars, I would rate it like a 2-star. I know that's kind of harsh, but I'm just gonna tell it as it is. Like, I did not enjoy wearing this foundation. If I choose to wear this foundation, I would wear it for like an hour or 2. If I was just going somewhere for a short period of time and then I was gonna take my makeup off, that would be a good foundation to choose. So when it says it's a healthy, blendable foundation without a heavy feel, so healthy, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the ingredients that are in it. Like, I'm not a chemist, but I do, yes, it is blendable. It's pretty blendable, and it doesn't have a heavy feel. Like, I can give it that. It really doesn't feel heavy on the skin. Okay, so what do I like about this foundation? It applied well, it blended well. It had a really, really nice finish. Like, it did have like a natural skin-like finish. I must say that it really, really did. So I do give Physician's Formula the thumbs up for that. But the reasons why I don't like this foundation is because it is not long wearing. Though it claimed to be long wearing, like after 2 p.m. I got really, really shiny, like really shiny. I had to blot my skin, and like in my T-zone, it was like a hot mess. It always broke up on my chin, like always broke up on my chin. Like, I just could not keep this foundation on my chin. It made my pores look bigger. Like, it just didn't do a whole lot other than look like skin and blend well. And other downfalls for me, this smell of this it makes me feel nauseous. Like, it is such a scented product. I'm not sure if there's sunscreen in this, because I looked on their website and it says the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation with SPF 20, and I couldn't find the one without SPF 20. So it smells like there's sunscreen in there, though it's not written on the bottle, so maybe that's the smell, but it makes me nauseous, and I can smell that foundation all day. So that's it, guys. It wasn't long wearing. It smells terrible. It comes in 16 shades. That was another downfall. Like, that is not a huge shade range, and it did not minimize my pores, and those for me are like game changers. The next foundation on my list that I tried out for 1 week is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define foundation. So the next foundation I'm going to talk about is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define foundation, and it looks like this. This foundation retails for $12, and I got mine at Ulta. You get 23 mils of product, and it comes in 50 shades. If I was gonna rate this out of 5 stars, I would give this a 3 star. So I'm just gonna read some of the claims from Makeup Revolution website. So it says, it's a lightweight yet buildable coverage in 50 skin true shades. This versatile foundation is designed to suit every skin type and tone, with an oil-free yet creamy and comfortable formula that dries down to a long-lasting demi-matte finish. It won't settle into fine lines or cling to dry patches. So I really found that this foundation dried really quickly. Okay, so it is full coverage, and it is long wearing. Like, it wore all day while I was at work, and full coverage and long wearing are the only 2 good things that I can say about this product. And you know what? Not a lot of people agree with me on this. I think most people who try this foundation absolutely love it. Well, here's what I don't love about this foundation. It claims to be blendable, but it's really not. It dries so quickly. I don't know if I have a bad bottle or not, but I would not be able to apply this, like dot it all over my face and then go to blend it out like I do with most foundations. Like, it dries way too quickly for that. So I have to work in areas. Okay, whatever, not a big deal. Doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles? That's a joke. This foundation, I swear, aged me. It made me look 5 years older. It settled into all of my lines, especially around my eye area around here. Like, no, it was so drying. No, it is definitely not my favorite foundation. Some of the claims are true, but that one definitely is not. It definitely did settle into my lines. This is another one, other than the Healthy foundation, I will not repurchase. Now, if you have oily skin, maybe this can work for you, or maybe if you're like 16 years old and you have flawless skin, maybe it'll work for you. I don't know. It just was not my favorite foundation. I just don't prefer this foundation. There are many other foundations out there that work so much better. So the next foundation I'm going to talk about is the L'Oreal 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. And the bottle looks like this. I purchased mine for $16.96 at Walmart, and you get 30 mils of product, and it also comes in 30 shades. So this foundation claims to be waterproof, sweat-proof, transfer-proof, and staying true to color. If I was gonna rate this foundation, I would give it a 4 star. 4 out of 5 stars. So I'm gonna start with what I absolutely love about this foundation. I love that it has a pump. Okay, a really cute pump here. And when I applied this foundation, it applied so well. Like, it blended out so well. It was so blendable, and it didn't feel heavy at all. It felt like I was applying skincare to my face. Just so lightweight. The consistency was amazing. The finish was amazing. And the longevity of this, I would put this foundation on at 6 o'clock a.m. and at 9 o'clock p.m., that's a long time, it would still look absolutely great. And now my days are long and, in my opinion, hard. So I really do think that this foundation, like, truly, truly is 24-hour wear. And transfer proof, I wear a mask at work sometimes. This foundation did not transfer to the mask. Like, I wear the mask and I look at it, there's no transfer, guys. Like, I'm not kidding. If you have powder or blush or something on top of the foundation, of course that may transfer, but the foundation itself, it did not go anywhere. It didn't rub off my chin, it didn't rub off my nose. Like, wow. Like, for a drugstore foundation, like, there's high-end foundations that can't do that. So that is absolutely amazing. I got a little bit of oily with this, like, I mean, very, very little bit of oily on my nose and a little bit in the center of my forehead, but that is so acceptable if I'm wearing a foundation for that long. It didn't separate or break up on any parts of my face, especially like not my chin, and that's my problem area for like foundations breaking up. It stayed put all day. I wore it on bare face, I wore it over a primer, and I wore it on top of my regular moisturizer and sunscreen, and it performed absolutely perfect over all three methods. It is definitely a medium but buildable coverage. Now, I give this foundation a 4-star and not a 5-star, only for 2 reasons. One, it's kind of scented, and that bothers me a little bit. It's not heavily scented, but it is more scented than a lot of foundations, but it's not as bad as the Physicians Formula one, but it's a little scented. And the other one is that it really enlarged my pores. And my pores for me is a really sensitive subject. Like, guys, I hate my pores, and if something's gonna accentuate them, that's kind of like, no, I love you, but everything about this foundation was perfect, other than that it just made my pores look huge. If it wasn't for that, this would be like a 5-star, a 10-star if I can give it. So the next foundation is a love for me. Like, I love this foundation. And the foundation I'm talking about is the Revoln PhotoReady Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation. It looks like this, right here. This foundation retails for $13.47. I got mine at Walmart. You get 22 mils of product, and it comes in 31 shades. I'm gonna read some claims off the Revolon website about this product. It says, the skin-enhancing, natural-looking foundation delivers a flawless finish all day long as it hydrates. You get medium coverage that feels weightless and looks like your best skin. Feels good with anti-pollution, antioxidants, and anti-blue light ingredients to protect your skin. Feels better without oils, parabens, phthalates, I think that's how you pronounce it, synthetic dyes, and harsh fragrances. So I love that there's not a lot of harsh chemicals in it. That is like bomb. I love that fact. So when it says skin enhancing natural looking foundation delivers a flawless all day long wearing as it hydrates, absolutely. This product makes my skin look like I have a filter. I'm not lying. It is so blurring, so flawless looking. It definitely looks like I'm wearing makeup. I wouldn't say it's like a no makeup, but it's very, it looks like you're wearing very, very light makeup. It does give you that skin-like finish. It is, I would say, a demi matte. It's not really, really matte, and I wouldn't say it's very illuminating foundation. It's kind of like a soft matte, I guess you would say it, but holy loafy. Holy moly, like, I love this foundation. Is it an anti-pollutant? I don't know. I'm not a chemist, like I mentioned before, but I know that it feels great, it lasts long, and it didn't wear off my chin and my nose. It didn't get oily, it didn't separate throughout the day, it didn't settle in my fine lines and wrinkles, and it didn't accentuate my pores. So this product gets a 4.9 stars. Where does it lose its where does it leave its 0.1 of a star? It's 22 mils. That's like, average foundation is 30 mils. Like 90% of 90% of foundations out there are like consistent, but this one just wanted to be 22. Okay, not bad. But then this packaging, you can't open it like this. So I don't know if you're ever going to be able to get all the product out. Maybe you'll have to cut the bottle. I don't know. I just think that maybe it could have been a solid 30 mils. That's my only complaint. Otherwise, would I recommend? Absolutely. Will I repurchase? Absolutely. Love this foundation. Okay, so the last foundation that I'm going to talk about today is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. And It looks like this. And it retails for $8.99. I got mine at Walmart. You get 0.52 mils of product, and it comes in 8 shades. Okay, so what I like about this foundation, almost absolutely everything. If I was gonna rate this foundation, I would give it a 5-star for performance, but I'm gonna give it a 4.5 because of this shade range. It only comes in 8 shades, but this foundation applied so nicely. It was flawless. It was like not even applying makeup. It was like putting water on my face. Not kidding. It was like putting a really, really lightweight lotion on my face. It was so nice, and the finish is like luminous, but not too luminous, and then it wasn't dull. It was a perfect amount of luminosity. It just looked so natural on the skin. It's so beautiful. I don't know how well this would cover like acne scars or anything, but I mean, I have watched a few reviews on it before, and the coverage is okay for like really, really acne prone skin. I mean, I have rosacea, so it covers my rosacea like no tomorrow. Like I have no issue covering up the rosacea, and it doesn't irritate it. Can you get like an absolute full coverage? No. It lasted me all day. I wore it from morning until night, and it still looked beautiful. Like I cannot say enough good things about this foundation, other than it's my absolute most favorite foundation ever. I think it would work for oily skin. I think it would work for dry skin. I think it would work for almost any skin type. My downside about this is that 1, it comes in 8 shades, and 2, there's not enough product in there. Like the packaging is like this, and it's a cushion, and I just dab my beauty blender directly in there and put it on my face, and I get the most beautiful coverage, guys. With the brush or with the sponge, it applied so nicely over primer, bare face, and on my regular skincare. It applied so nicely over everything, but like I said, there's just not enough product in here. So when I do buy this product, I buy myself a couple of them, because if I'm going to be going back often to I don't want to be going back often to repurchase them, so I'll pick up a few of them. So definitely will repurchase forever, and definitely do recommend you trying this foundation. Okay guys, that includes my video for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope I was able to give you some useful information about these products. If you liked this video, please give it a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, ciao.